Hello and welcome, my Taurus friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group monthly forecast for my Taurus friends. Today we're really going to explore and get into what you can expect for the month of January, those obstacles you're going to face, and most importantly, how you can overcome those obstacles and those blessings you can embrace in the month. For this reading, I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot and the Dragon Oracle. Like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go out and check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Taurus friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What can my Taurus friends, gotta jump already, expect from the month of January? Okay, we had a jumper that hit the floor. The green gold dragon from Taurus brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. You're going to gain an amazing ally, my Taurus friends. The green gold dragon will help you really clear out some of that uncertainty and confusion around where it is you need to go. He offers a great deal of not only knowledge and guidance, but support. That green color that he is, because he's green and gold, green is a healing energy, and gold gives you that courage. He's a fantastic ally to have and really call on throughout the month. Now, I'm using the Dragon Oracle, and a lot of people are still really coming to know the dragons and the energy and amazingness that they hold. There is more than one green and gold dragon, similar to the fact that there's more than one Saint Bernard or rhinoceros. And they hate it that I kind of give the analogy of animals, but they too have many in their species. We have that ability to call on them at any time. They're high vibrational beings. They're not part of your totem. You can give them homage and pay a fabulous gratitude back to them. They're not just an animal, they're a high vibrational being. Similar to the fact that you don't put an angel or an archangel in your totem, you shouldn't really be putting a dragon in. You can definitely call them on and ask them for help, because again, we're looking at a high vibrational being. You can't just assume they'll step in. You have to request and use our words. They understand us. That communication can be harder between them and us. And it's not them, it's totally us. I won't lie, it's our hearing and our comprehension of what they're trying to say. So again, if you do have them in your totem, you may want to reshift that thought. Similar to the unicorn, you cannot put the unicorn in your totem. You can definitely request them to support you and share their energy, but you shouldn't be putting them in your totem because they are a high vibrational being. Unlike, say, a wolf that you would put in your totem, a wolf is an animal, not a high vibrational being. Okay, sorry, digress. The dragons are amazing, and I will be bringing them in more throughout the year. Okay, let's get going on this. What card symbolizes January for my Taurus friends? Okay, so the first card, the Queen of Swords. Look at all those butterflies. Fantastic. We have the ability to make some major shifts, evolutionary changes, and transformation throughout January. That green gold dragon is really taking the knowledge of the queen, and the pair of them are clearing things for you. Focusing on our head rather than our heart will really help you clear that path and get a better understanding of what it is to come. Okay, wow. Sorry, the cards, I just flipped this one over. Your second jumper, the Five of Swords. Really talks about that need to go from our head rather than our heart, and also taking the high road. People are going to be kind of challenging us and asking us to do things and demanding and all the fantastic thing that people like to do. Taking those high road and focusing from our head rather than our heart. Really critically thinking about what others are expecting of us, and also that path that we want to connect into and clear out of. All right, let's get into January. What can my Taurus friends expect from the beginning of January? Sword-tastic is what you can expect. The 8 of Swords. The swords indicate those situations and events that have occurred. Now, they have no emotion. We're emotional beings. Things happen and we attach emotion to them. These swords are lower vibrational energies. They're events and situations that have triggered our response of a lower vibrational feeling. Now, I know that many people live through events and situations that are very traumatic, and the only response you can have is that sadness, fear, anger. It's about really releasing. And I love this rendition where you have all these birds flying around with the ends of the rope, because that's kind of how it feels. We feel all tied up and confused. It's about releasing that residue that the low vibrational energies leave on us. It's like a gooey muck. Releasing it, clearing it out of ourselves so that we can make some decisions based on information that we're focusing on. That information, not the heart. And it's not about forgiving somebody for some wrongdoing. That's not what I'm asking. Because let's be honest, there's some stuff that to forgive is really going to be a challenge. Some things happen that are really almost unforgivable. But when you stop allowing them to have control over you, and part of that is that lower vibrational energy that gets stuck. We get stuck in that moment almost. Releasing that so that we are able to move forward. That individual does not have control of us anymore. Archangel Michael did just come in and ask me to remind you, my Taurus friends, you have the ability to call on him. He's really good at helping sever some of the connections, because some of these swords are connected to what's called an energy vampire. They suck the life essence out of us. He can help take the his very beautiful sword and cut these tethers. Then call on Archangel Chamuel to help heal them so that you can start to really have that healing process and moving forward. Now, when we start to focus back in on them or we reconnect with that individual, we will reestablish that connection. So it is going to be mindful, again, focusing from our head, not our heart, throughout that healing process. Okay, let's look at the middle of the month. What can my friends expect from the middle of January? Wow. These swords keep jumping out from you. Indecision and uncertainty. Her, again, we have multiple cards with your eyes being covered. Not only just your eyes, your third eye. And that means that you are cut off from your connection to your intuition and higher self, and also your higher vibrational beings. We already established we've got an amazing guide and support. We really need to access him. Working on and really overcoming that challenge of not being able to see what's happening right in front of you. So twos are about duality and choice, and that brings in that indecision and uncertainty. Let's look at the end of the month. What does the end of January bring, my Taurus friends? Oh, finally we got out of the swords. The Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a celebration card. And let's be honest, the amount of challenges that you've just overcome, and we haven't even gotten into the challenges of January, that celebration and stability is going to be needed. Fours are a stable number in tarot, so at the end of the month, we're really looking at that stability. And really, my Taurus friends, you're going to really want to celebrate, because these two sections, the first 2/3 of January, we're really going to have some confusion. That green gold dragon will help, but we're going to be able to make some amazing shifts. Like I said at the beginning, that transformation is going to be fantastic, should we really keep our head about us. Let's look at those challenges. What challenge does my Taurus friends face at the beginning of January? Sorry, it's now becoming funny to me. Another sword. That Page of Swords. Really, if we hadn't figured it out, critical thinking is going to be very important for you. The pages are that childlike, innocent, playful, inquisitive energy. This isn't a time for the wise, the wares, that toddler inquisition, if you will. That playful, inquisitive energy is going to be distracting and can really take away from what the Queen is trying to do. She's trying to cut through some of the BS with her sword of truth and knowledge, which is going to help with the 8 and the 2. We really need that critical thinking. Is this helpful? Why am I still holding on to it? That critical thinking, not that inquisitive, well, why do I do it this way? It's really critically thinking about how to go forward, which brings me back again to the importance of that green gold dragon to help you overcome those challenges, to really keep you focused, and that focus is going to be key. All right, let's look at the middle of the month. What challenges will my Taurus friends face in the middle of January? Hey, we finally got out of a sword again. The Devil. I just said that critical thinking is going to be key. The Devil is the 15th card in the Major Arcana, and it is those core values, those belief systems, your coping strategies, those tools that you're using. She's going to help you cut through some of that. The Devil is ego-driven, that lower vibrational energy, and we're dealing with it a lot. Clearing stuff out is going to be very important. So when you are feeling really overwhelmed, my Taurus friends, you're an earth sign, try and get your hands into some dirt or crystals. Getting yourself re-grounded will help. However, the Queen will help kind of guide you on really critically thinking about what it is you're doing and how you're working. This is a very different questioning than what the page has, because again, we're looking at that toddler inquisition of the whys, the wheres. However, they're not directed. Why is the grass green? Where's my socks? Very tangent-orientated energy, very chaotic, because there's so much they're trying to learn. She's learned it. She's going to guide you with precision, and it's going to be that precision. You can really do some fantastic meditation on that green gold dragon and the Queen of Swords, and being able to have almost like a guided experience to help cut through the Devil and loosen his nooses. Okay, let's look at the end of the month. What obstacles can my Taurus friends expect for the end of January? The Fool. She's a beautiful card. She has that same carefree, innocent energy of the page. And that carefree energy is not focused enough. So it's going to be those little tangents of all those amazing, beautiful things we're seeing, all these energies that are coming up. Literally, it will be like waves of inquisical, playful energy. Same at the beginning of the month, we're going to end it off with the end of the month, having that same playful energy. It's really going to stop you from embracing that foundation you're creating, and this foundation is going to be very important as we go through 2020, as it's going to give you a stronger platform to be able to make this transformation and these amazing evolutionary changes in 2020. Okay, let's look at blessings. What blessing can my Taurus friends embrace in the beginning of January? The Earth Air Dragon represents a perfect balance between the heavens and earth. That balancing act is going to be key. It'll help you overcome some of those challenges that we're going to face in the beginning with the 8, and help guide you into that foundation of earth. As an earth sign, earth and that groundedness is going to be really important. This is a lot of spiritual and emotional work. That groundedness is going to be key. Okay, what about the middle of the month? What can my Taurus friends, what blessing can they embrace in the middle of January? The Earth Dragon clears a path and the land around you. The Earth Dragon can help guide you, help clear out some of the kind of cobwebs that have come in some of us, would really help blow the snow around. But again, I go back to that importance of groundedness. Easy things to help you keep grounded: tiger iron, obsidian. Keeping some of those root chakra crystals with you or on you at all times will help. The closer to your skin, the better. So if there's a lot of bracelets around, pockets are okay, but we have fabric in between. I have suggested to my clients in the past, especially the female ones, to keep them in their bra. As long as they're small and smooth, you want the polished, not the natural sharper stones. But keeping things close, pendants work. Some people put them in their earrings. Things that are close to you, so you really do feel grounded. Especially as we are looking at dealing with so much energy in that spiritual and emotional realm. Okay, on to the end of the month. What blessing can my Taurus friends embrace at the end of January? The beautiful dragon. You can really see the shift here, can't you? The Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of the Golden Atlantis. Again, would work amazingly with the Green Gold Dragon, because we are looking at some of that guidance that we have forgotten. Not only from the Atlantean age, the Golden Atlantean Dragon will help you remember those things that we have forgotten. All of these dragons are going to be amazing allies and supports that you can call on at any time. Okay, let's look at the supports. What guidance and support can we offer my Taurus friends in overcoming the challenges of January and embracing the energies and work they want to get done? The first card, the 10 of Swords. 10s are an ending and a beginning. This really talks about where you're at right now, about that new stage. It's hard to see in these cards. However, in the background here, the sun is coming up. We have this beautiful sunrise. We may feel that we're carrying the weight of the world. However, when we start to work on some of this stuff, we are going to feel lighter. And no matter how heavy it is, It's greeting that new dawn, that new amazing day, that unconditional loving energy of the universe, embracing that warmth. That's going to be key, because every day, and especially as you can see, it really becomes almost kind of, you get this height and you hit the top and you move back down. And this is going to be a lot of celebration, because that foundation you're going to create will be amazing. And it's no surprise that we're seeing her come in. You're really going to need to be connected into your intuition and into your guides and into that support, your astral support. Those dragons, high vibrational beings, the angels, the archangels, your guide, your guardian. Connecting in, and most importantly, connecting into your higher self. That's going to really help take you leaps and bounds through this. Then the 10 of Cups. This is a family card. You're going to find that your family, not only on this plane, but passed on loved ones, those spiritual and astral families, are going to be really important. We are not alone. As I just said, we've got all these high vibrational beings. We've got all this support. It is up to us to embrace it and reach out and ask for it. Similar to when you were a child, your mom said, use your words. You're going to need to use it. Not only with those physical beings, because they get wrapped up with their own lives, connecting in and asking for that support, but also asking the high vibrational beings, your astral, your physical, or your spiritual families, to come in and support you. And the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, we do have that childlike, innocent energy, but it's in a very different manner. This energy is going to help you bring in new ways to help keep you grounded. Like I said before, it's going to be one of those times that we really spend a lot of our extra energy focusing in on that emotional and spiritual plane. Groundedness is going to be really important. The Page of Pentacles is really encouraging you to find new and creative ways to keep yourself grounded. Now we have a couple multiple tens and angel messages. Obviously tell you it's a time of personal development and spiritual awakening. That doesn't surprise us, right? It's what we've been talking about. We have double pages. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Pages are the 11th card in the Minor Arcana. Now 11s are a master number. And again, not surprisingly, the angels are telling you it's a time to listen to your intuition, your deeper intuition, to really get that guidance. And we've been saying that. So they're just really confirming, well, they're restating the obvious, basically. Okay, let's end off on a blessing. What blessing can my Taurus friends embrace for the month of January? The pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Again, we go back to that sword and knowledge, that truth and knowledge. Not only will you gain more skills on with the grounding, you're really going to reinforce and strengthen that relationship with those high vibrational beings and your higher self and intuition. You're going to gain a lot of knowledge on not only how you're going to go forward, but giving you those tools and abilities to do it. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you were able to gain some direction and insight into what January is going to bring you and offer you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. If you've seen my past videos, you know that I'm a very dynamic and creative reader. I like to bring in different healing modalities and give you a very different read. Also, I'm a fluid poster. I don't have a day or time where I post my videos. The best way to stay connected is through subscribing and hitting that little red bell so that you don't miss out on any of the healing and guidance that you're looking for. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Taurus friends.